welcome in. This is my second video, and in this video I will be doing the first two opening pages of my sketchbook. So a couple disclaimers before I get started. My taping space is like literally this big. It's being hung up by a couple stacks of books and a couple clothes hangers. So yeah, I'm only going to be able to open one page at a time. So yeah, and another disclaimer, I made a basically an hour video long of me just putting on these stickers for my new book, or new sketchbook, and yapping about it, but then I realized I put the video in the wrong perspective, which I'm not going to do now, but you live and you learn, I guess. But I will go over with the sticker tour before I get started, because I want to shout out all the artists on Red Bull, Red Bull, ain't no way, on Redbubble, that I bought all these stickers from. So yeah, I have the paper right here. So with this Skibidi Miku sticker, it's from Anchovy Paste, with a dash after anchovy. And for it's Clowning Time sticker and the almond milk sticker, I got those two from Peachy Jellies. And for just all of the rest of the stickers, this Miku sticker, this Freeren sticker, this Teto sticker, that I accidentally covered up her eye. Sorry. I'm so sorry. This Marcia sticker, and these Rin and Len stickers, and this holographic Miku sticker that I really love. I got them from Yanana Uwa. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce their name, okay? Oh yeah, and then I got all of these tiny stickers from an Etsy seller called Creamy Candy with 2 eyes, and that seller is on Etsy if you want to go check them out. But yeah, this is sketchbook number 7. So for today, I am aiming for writing down my sketchbook goals, doing my like the sketchbook number 7, all across the top, or maybe the middle, or whatever, and then doing my opening spread. So this may take around an hour. It may take longer or shorter. I don't really know. This isn't really scripted, so you're just gonna have to deal with me yapping, okay? And I hope I get more comfortable in talking this video, because last video on my sketchbook tour, I was pretty awkward because that was my first real video on YouTube. Also, it was my voice reveal, so yeah. But for my opening spread, I'm aiming for a sort of whimsy, foresty spread, and I'm going to have my main OC Daichi on the cover, and I'll show you what reference I'm going to be using. This is my tablet. Yeah, you can see outside, so maybe I shouldn't do that. But whatever. It is going to be nature themed, and yeah, just nature themed, with Daichi doing a little bow and everything. But I'm pretty excited to do the opening, so let's get started. I gotta open the book, you know. Alright, I will begin the sketchbook tour by writing down sketchbook number 7. This page will be dedicated to my sketchbook goals, just the sketchbook title in general, and maybe a couple doodles if I have room, which I probably will, but yeah, I'll get started on that. I should probably figure out a way to learn how to speed the video up, so I'm going to try to put it in portions, if you understand what I'm saying, but you probably don't. So yeah, I'm going to have to look up a few references for the sketchbook title because I'm aiming for a kind of like graffiti spread, you know? It's gonna be a messy first few pages. And oh, I forgot, I've already done a couple of pages so far, so I could just show them to you right now. Yeah, this page, oh my gosh, I'm trying to show you, but okay, this is Daichi, Mel, Miss Howe, Skrunk, and yeah, I just did these for a digital art piece because I was starting to transition to digital, and I can show you, actually, you know, I don't have to show you, less work for me, just check out the video on my channel. And then I also made this digital. I will actually show it here. Insert really cool, not very cool art piece right there. I don't really like it, to be honest. I feel like I did the wing line art darker than it should be because I use like a watercolor based brush, so it comes out lighter than the color I put it down as, if that makes sense. And then I just did some face warm-ups and prepare to see some really bad faces. Boom shakalaka! Okay, that was really cringy. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna go cringe at myself real quick. Okay, I'm back. Now we have some faces. You don't get to look at this one because this one is insanely bad, and so is this one. This one is really the only one that's good, in my opinion. Or that's, okay, you know? Also, you may see me doing a bit of, like a bit less spreads in this sketchbook than my other one. And in case you haven't watched my old sketchbook tour, you should watch it after you're done. Because I only got like 30 some views on it. So that was fun. A whole summer of my life wasted. And, well, that was bad phrasing. I wouldn't say it was wasted. I'm just, you know how it is. But yeah, I will start doing the, oh, one of the stickers fell off. Whatever, I'll do that. I'll fix that later. And it is not sticking. Whatever. Yeah, I'll get started. All right, thank you for sitting through that massively boring speed paint, but now I'm going to, the reason I stopped doing the whole thing was because I want to tell you about the goals that I have for this sketchbook. So I'm going to, when I draw, I usually outline, or at least when I want to make it look good, I usually outline it with highlighter, like how you saw me do earlier. I usually go over it with different highlighters just to, well, since I don't draw in pen, I haven't drawn in pen for maybe a year or two, besides like school doodles and stuff like that. Then I haven't drawn in pencil for a while, and what I basically do is I go over the outline of what I want to draw in different colored highlighters a couple times, just so I can be sure that that's what I want, so I don't have to erase anything, because I can't. But then I go over with the final marker and everything, and well, in this case, pen. But for my goals, I want to, first of all, try to learn anatomy. So, and by learning anatomy, I mean like learning how to pose the body in more dynamic poses. So in order to pose it in more dynamic poses, I would probably also need to learn a bit of perspective. So I'm going to put learn perspective down here. But, okay. And I think I'll also do a bit of style studies from different artists, because I heard that's supposed to help like solidify your own style and just help you with face thingies in general. And I think another helpful thing would be also to do okay, I forget what they're called. I think it's gesture drawings. Gesture drawings are basically like drawing poses, but really fast and a lot, so you can start getting more fluent in okay, my cats are fighting outside, hold on. Okay, anyways, where was I? Gesture studies. Basically just drawing picture references really quick and fast so you can get quick good. And I'll probably add more actually as I go through the sketchbook, but I think that might be all for now. Oh wait, I want to also learn how to draw stuff other than people, like objects and animals. Draw objects plus animals, because I really need to start learning how to draw stuff other than people. So I might start doing a bit of like real life studies from people and animals and objects. But yeah, that's basically all I have planned for this sketchbook, I think. And I know I'm probably not gonna listen to my goals sometimes, and just draw faces like I just did basically the entirety of my last sketchbook, but I'm gonna try to be better this time, because although I could just stop here and just continue to just do drawings from pose references on Pinterest and stuff, I want to be able to draw people and objects without needing that crutch, so to speak, I guess. And I want to be able to draw freely without just needing any references, just from my own head, you know? Okay, that was kind of cursive, but whatever. And now next I'm going to do, I'll go over this goals thing again because the lining does look a little bit thin. But I'm going to do, what I'm gonna do next is I will write down the start date over here and the end date maybe over here, or just maybe over here if I have more room. This this was way bigger than I thought it would be, so you know, it's okay, it's fine. But I really wish I did put over some like sketchbooking stuff from here, because it does look a bit bland. Ow. I'll probably put some stickers and wrappers in here just to make it more messy, but yeah. I think we're pretty much almost done, or maybe halfway throughout this video, which hopefully I sped up the where's my scissors? Oh, they're there. Hopefully I sped up the drawing thingy, because without it being sped up it was like 20 minutes, so yeah. Kind of a slow worker, which stinks, but I'm trying to get better, so yeah. Okay, just makes it a little bit chunkier as well, just to put tape under my sticky notes. Just makes it look less flat, in my opinion. And I've been looking forward to maybe using a bunch of my different scrapbooking stuff I just found out in the open, I guess. But yeah. And this is my scrap paper box. Ugh, it's like bursting. Oh my gosh. This is where I put my small scrapbooking stuff. My big scrapbooking stuff, like bags and stuff like that, and wrapping paper, is in a bigger pink box, so I might show you that later. But I should, oh my gosh, it smells so good, because I just had gum in here. Speaking of which, I should probably use this for this spread, because it's kind of giving, like, you know, like punk vibes, you know? You know? Yeah. And that extra gum. I really just kind of go through here, just deciding whatever to use. Stuff like that. And which means I'm going to have to put all this stuff back once I'm done, and I'm not looking forward to that. Let's see. No, I could put this VIP thing, but it doesn't really match the vibe, you know? I will cover that up. Okay. That's stupid of me. Anyways. Okay, I should probably talk more. I'll put this here too. But yeah, in these I kind of feel like forced to talk, but it's fine. Did I already? Okay. Yeah. All right, now we have that down. I can cut this up and also use some stickers if I want to. Yeah, but school is going to be starting soon for me, and I'm not really looking forward to it because I do have this book project that I was supposed to read, and I basically have to read 50 pages a day. I should put this more in the camera. I basically have to read 50 pages a day in order to be on top of it by the end of summer break. So yeah, and the book is alright. It's alright. It's just not my favorite, to be honest, because I like to consider myself a person that likes to read, only if it's interesting though. You know, I like series like Keeper of the Lost Cities, and I read a lot of manga and comics like webtoons and stuff like that. But I'm just not very interested in fiction things that much, which is okay. It's not like I have to be in order to like reading. And I know, well, I don't know, but some of you might be in the comments saying that manga isn't reading, it's stank. And well, you have very nice opinions, that's all I'll say. But yeah, I like reading lots of romance, manga, and comics. I could probably show some recommendations sometime of like webtoons I read and stuff like that. I think that would be a fun video, but maybe I might have to shrink it into a short because actually it might be a video, maybe just a short one though, because I have a lot of comics and webtoons and manga that I like to read. It's kind of insane. I just forget about them sometimes, and I can list some off the top of my head, but don't quote me on this. I like reading Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. It's a really good horror / romance series, and I can't say anything without like spoilers. Oh my gosh. It's basically about this girl who meets this ghost called Hanako-kun, and he's supposed to, oh my gosh, I literally don't know how to explain the plot, to be honest. I mean, I could go like in detail, but I'm not like obsessed with it. Well, I mean, I kind of am, but like not really. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I really like that. And then there's also, I don't know if it's low key or not, so don't be like, oh my gosh, that's not low key, you're just obsessed. So yeah. It's called it's called like Dengeki Daisy or something like that. It's like really good in my opinion. I still haven't finished reading it all because there are like a ton of volumes, but I think it's really cool. It has like hacking and it's really cool. And it's also a romance, so like yippee, you know? Let's see. I like Witch Hat Atelier, which I don't know if I said it right. Witch Hat Atelier. Yeah. And let's see, what else do I like? Oh, I'm thinking. I like a lot of webtoons. I like reading them like a ton, and I just like wait for them to come out. Yeah, because I don't have like that fast pass or whatever people call it. Not the fast pass from Disney. Okay, I have to stop saying that. Okay. Such a zesty oh my gosh. Okay. But I do like reading, what's it called? It's about like this fairy, this fairy, but she doesn't know she's a fairy. And there's this like enchanted like suit of armor. Okay, the real ones know the real ones know what I'm talking about, okay? Because I'm not fun about it, explain all that. I think I'll remove this and put it over here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll add that later. Don't mind me, just talking to myself. Well, I've been kind of doing that the entire video because I don't really expect many people to watch these, but it's whatever. Even if nobody sees them, it's good. It's good to look back on, you know? I say that, but I'm just trying to convince myself that it's okay to be a loser and not have any subs. But yeah. I also like reading, oh my gosh, my favorite manga series is called Skip and Loafer. Oh my fridge, guys. Oh my fridge. You need to read Skip and Loafer. Like, actually. The storytelling is absolutely, it's peak. It's absolutely peak. And if you say it's not peak, then you're not peak. Okay? You're just not, you know? Yeah, you know. And basically it follows the storyline of a girl called oh my gosh, bro. Actually, I'm not gonna say her name, because if I end up butchering it, I'm gonna look back on it for the rest of my life and say, how could you not know her name, you little goofy-ah? And yeah, I will do that. But it's about this girl, this like small town girl who's really smart. So she moves to the city to like be smart, and she goes to a special school. And actually I'll move this here. Yeah, that's so slay. Okay. This is actually kind of, I'm not gonna say that. This is actually kind of very special. Okay, I'm going to KMS. Actually, what if I just end the video right here, to be honest? What if I just end it right here and then I just make a part 2? Because I don't want to do the rest today. I don't want to look up that pose reference. Yeah, I might just end the video here today. Because I'm just such a slay person. And I already have enough to edit in this video. Like pictures and blah blah blah. You know? You know? Yeah, you know. Okay, well, this video is sponsored by my sketchbook. Whoa! Whoa! Look how cool it is! You should watch my other sketchbook tour! Whoa, it's so cool! Whoa, what is that? Frankie! Frankie is my bias. And you would know that if you watch my sketchbook tour, so go do it. Bye.